reality. I'm sorry, just a reality of the NFL that every season you're going to catch somebody coming off a bye or in more time to rest up than you did. And if you
Blake Grupe out and ready to send this away. And we're underway in Caesars Superdome. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. And his drive will start inside the 25. For the Commanders' offense, headed out for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their third-year signal caller.
As you take the field coming off of a real late season bye, you just want to maximize what last week was all about. Making sure that physically, mentally, emotionally, you're recharged so you can go attack the final stretch of this season.
One of the tight ends motioning right. Throwing to start this game. It's taken in by Sinnott. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down, or it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Got Sinnott. It's complete. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Here's Thompson. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Sent to the ground by Pete Werner. Shotgun now on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Here's Etienne on 1st down. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Sent to the ground by Pete Werner. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 36. Gets this one into the hands of Christian Kirk. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
He brings it in. Touchdown, Washington. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone, getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. Fielded at the 7. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So now we'll get a look at the other offense as the Saints take the field. leading them out in year 11. He's played 15 or more games every season in the league. A real Iron Man, Derek Carr.
Well, it was another very statistically productive season down in New Orleans for Derek Carr a season ago. Another 25 touchdowns, almost 4,000 yards. And what I love about this guy is he is remarkably durable. He's played 15-plus games, all 10 seasons that he's been a starter in this league. That's called the ability of durability, to be there for you guys. Now, the next step in New Orleans is to take this franchise to the playoffs.
This is Alvin Kamara with it. And he started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. That was Jonathan Allen on the tackle. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Carr here from the gun. He has the first over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44. They'll come up 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Carr. Completed over the middle. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. 2nd and 3 now. Working out of the gun. It's Carr. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. They go play action with Carr. On target to Valdez-Scantling. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. That one gains 7. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Throwing again, it's Carr. Catch made by Alvin Kamara.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league. This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Back out on the Commanders for their 2nd drive of the game. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them. By turning them against their own team, they were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, they're going to start to murmur, and I'd even hear a few bluebirds.
To throw, Thompson. That's complete. Here's Kirk. Gets it forward for a gain of 3. Sent to the ground by Pete Werner. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Throwing now, Thompson. Escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Thompson. He'll get this to Etienne. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Commanders punting on 4th down, and they're going to bring out the ever-reliable lefty vets, Tress Way. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The Saints and Derek Carr about ready to get back to work. And as he continues lighting up the stat sheets this season, we can see he's still chasing one man for the NFL lead in passing yardage. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Got to figure out this 3rd down here. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He puts some power on a deep one, and someone stepped in. Forbes makes the play. And the Commanders will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They've got third down well inside field goal range. Thompson now. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. On comes Austin Seibert and the Commanders field goal unit to try this on fourth down. This from 40 on the right hash. Seibert's kick is up and good. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
The Saints and Chris Olave ready to take over once again on offense. And as he approaches the 100-catch mark for the season, you can see that his pace has been among the best in the NFL so far. 2nd and 3 now. Here's a give inside to Kamara. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Slot receiver headed left. Carr with it on first. They shot his shot clock, but they couldn't connect. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Back to the air, Carr. That's caught by Chris Olave. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Carr to the air now. That's complete. Here's Brown. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. From the gun, a give to Miller. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Running right, it's Kamara. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Play made by Deron Payne. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Carr back to throw. Throw right side, cut by Olave. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
He completes it in traffic. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Time and again, receivers will tell their quarterbacks, just give me a chance. Just give me a chance. Just throw it up and give me the opportunity. Well, in this case, with even 2 defenders trying to cover that wide receiver, couldn't get it done.
The throw is caught. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. A gain of 5, Brock, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. Now Carr. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Still set up at the 9. It's 2nd and goal. Carr. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And the Commanders pick this one up. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
Put a check mark by that one. You're going to remember that one, not just over the course of this game, but I guarantee you in the offseason when they're watching effort. That was all about effort. Backs pressed against the wall when you're down here defensively. And that's the type of play that coaches love to see from everyone on the roster.
Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. Second down now, 7 to go. From the 27. Taken in by Shaheed. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 22 on that one. And the Commanders will have a first. From the gun, ETN gets it. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Now Thompson to throw. And he won't connect on that one. Incomplete. Christian Kirk, the intended receiver. So they're left facing third and long. Thompson back to throw. He's on the move. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. The Commanders ready for the punt. Fair catch hauled in at the 18-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. The New Orleans offense set to go now. And this drive would be a win if they can just hang on to the football, Brock, coming off those back-to-back turnovers. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Lavonte David, like so many times in his career, making that tackle. From the 25 on second down. Got his target. It's Hill. They'll work it a couple of yards past the line. Marshawn Lattimore up for the secondary for the stop. Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. That's caught for the first. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. With a slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Carr now on 1st and 10. Hits him on the out route. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Marshawn Lattimore up for the secondary for the stop.
2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing again, it's Carr. Completes this one to Hill. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from the Superdome. The Saints in possession. And for the Commanders, a 5th defensive back out there. They're going nickel on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. On the shotgun, Carr. No one open, so he chucks this to another county. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Carr here from the gun. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Working out of the gun, it's Carr. This is reeled in by Kamara. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
That's good. Saints.
Working inside the red zone. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Picked off by Lavonte David. And the Commanders are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. 2nd and 1. Won't make the play on that one. It hits the deck, incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. To throw, Thompson. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, Johnson. He connects downfield on 4. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. Throwing it again here. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Still sticking with the passing game. ETN on the catch. And he's brought down after a short gain. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Piniero's kick is good. And our first half ends with 3 points. Well, that brings us to the midway point of this one. The Commanders enjoying a nice little lead here on the rest of the league can wait. We'll see how they're faring later. Our focus, it's on these two teams as we skip halftime and get right back to this contest. Here's a return from the 7. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Rockies tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And this truly has been an excellent campaign for them, sitting among the NFL's top 5 in receiving yards. They've got first down from the 31. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
They give on second to Kamara. And he found some running room for a nice gain. A strong 9-yard effort there, Brock, and it brings up 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Throwing his car. Gets this to Johnson. And he'll get it up to the 44. A 5-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Carr to the air now. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Trying to find his tight end. And now it's second down. Running behind center with Kamara. And he takes it up and across midfield to Commanders territory. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Straight ahead, here's Miller. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense that just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, well, sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
Here comes the Saints punting unit. And he'll try to have his second punt top his first one. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. The Washington offense getting set for its next possession. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more for the run game. You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
He has the first over the middle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. You're set up at the 35 now. Thompson now. That's McLaurin on the quick slant. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. 2nd and 6 coming up here. They'll give this up the middle to ETN. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. They go play action here. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here's Thompson. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Inside handoff goes to Etienne. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few. He got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line, thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's 2nd and 11. Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Give him 24 on that play. And the Commanders will have a first. From the red zone now. This one's caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Back to throw. Here's Thompson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Christian Kirk, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd and short. Now Thompson to throw. Cut near the goal line. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
They'll throw it again. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes. Incomplete.
Well, you've got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you've got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
Fighting for the goal line. Oh, he lost it. Someone punched it out. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Commanders picked up the fumble and ran it home. That right there was impressive, Brock. Even with the fumble, absolutely no panic on his part. Finding that football, keeping the play going, and taking it in for 6.
I am just hearing my old offensive coordinator, Tom Moore, say whoever plays the hardest and longest wins. And that's what you got to do. You got to play harder. You got to play longer than your opponent. And when you get an opportunity, go seize it.
And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work.
Well, maybe some second guessing of that play after the miss. I think it was just an instant of the defense guessing the call correctly, right on the spot.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. That's going to be taken in at the 8. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. The Saints ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Carr now on 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Back to the air, Carr. That's complete. Here's Brown. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Now Kamara. And he gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. Inky Luvu there for the tackle. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 46-yard line.
They stay on the ground with Kamara. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's a gain of 6, and they only need half of that now on 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Carr here from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And they make the tackle at the 38. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Kamara now on 1st and 10. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
And they're going to stop him after he runs it inside the 35. Give him 5 on that play. Now it's going to be 3rd down and 6.
Gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Looking to throw, Carr. Hits him on the out route. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
So that field goal gonna have to wait a little bit longer. That's the end of our 3rd quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. On 4th down, out comes the Saints field goal team and Blake Grupe. Ball spotted on the left hash, 49 yards out. Nicotomni's kick is good. And they get a smidgen closer as it's down to 16.
If they wanted any kind of shot here, Kate, to come back in this game, that field goal had to go through and make it a 2-score game. That's only the first of what would need to be several steps here in a hurry to have a chance to try to pull this out.
This return starts at the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out comes the Commander offense for another series. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. And this one does not go far. 2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 31. Got Sinnott, it's complete. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. 3rd and just 2 to go. Putting a receiver in motion. Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Takes it in at the 21. And he's brought down before the return gets far. New Orleans back on offense and ready to go now. Well, we all know at this point, turnovers the big problem for them in this game, Brock. And not surprisingly, the defense has capitalized on those mistakes on more than one occasion to their benefit.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that can be tough to win football games in spite of, right? But over the test of time, turnovers are the #1 thing that cost you games, especially after that first one. Once there's blood in the water, you feel it with the defense. They get all over you, trying to force another turnover and another and another.
Olave with the catch. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Working out of the gun. It's Carr. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a New Orleans first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Throwing on first down, it's Carr. Into the hands of Olave. And he takes it up and across midfield to Commanders territory. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 48-yard line.
From the 48. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. 1st and 10 from the 41. Now a run with Kamara. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. Carr off the play fake. This is complete to Olave. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. They go play action with Carr. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Second down now, 7 to go. Kamara running out of the gun. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Running once more with Miller. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. It could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Driven backward to the 11 as they line up for 2nd and goal. They run it from the gun with Kamara. And he'll push them down to the 6-yard line. 5 yards on that play, but 3rd and goal is still going to be longer than they'd like.
5 yards brings up 3rd and goal.
From the shotgun, Carr. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Saints can make it a 1-score game as they trim the lead. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing.
Well, we knew this was coming. All touchdowns are reviewed, especially late in a close game like this.
Under review.
Well, this right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again, unlike these officials who got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
Those points safe on the scoreboard. The touchdown upheld upon review. Keeping it on the ground. And he'll get into the end zone to make this a one-score game in the fourth quarter. Well, I hear you say it all the time, partner. It comes back to that word trust. And they trusted in their offense to go get those 2 points, make this a one-score game. They do their job. Now one big play can change the entire outlook of this game for them.
Yeah, now it becomes about complementary football. As you said, the offense did their job. Now defense, can you not just get a stop? Can you get a turnover? Maybe take it to the house yourself. Either way, that conversion puts them one snap away from a totally different ball game.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Has this at the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Commanders and Skylar Thompson just about ready for their next drive. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. This is Etienne. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Throw complete to Sinnott. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Here's Thompson. That's taken in by Etienne. And he gets across midfield and into Saints territory.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Commanders leading by 8. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, a give to Etienne. And they don't allow a lane to form. Defense taking care of that play near the line. And the Saints go in nickel, third down. Counter give to Etienne. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game. Punt team on, and they'll send this one away. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. Here comes the Saints offense. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Now to throw. Hauled in by Olave, left side. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set. Stop him before he gets much on the return.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
The Commanders set to take over. That defensive stand might have been the final effort needed. So we have a pause here inside 2 minutes. All reviews come from the booth.
Previous play
We want to
is
take
under
one more
review.
look. All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something touch down? And as it does, is the ball loose at that point?
Yeah, throw in forearm, wrist, shin. There's no question the offensive guy's screaming something hit the ground while the defense is hoping it didn't.
The Saints call their third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down. Looking to throw it. And it's caught. It's a touchdown in the final minutes, and a two-point play could force overtime. So there's part one, Brock. They get the touchdown that they desperately needed. Now, you'd imagine, comes a try for two.
Yeah, and this might be just as tough as to go get that touchdown they just did because, well, they work on two-point conversions, but they're difficult. This is also a...
And he's taken down. The defense maintains the two-point lead. That was the play they needed. Now gotta hope your defense or special teams can come through and get you that football back.
And the sooner the better, too, because time is not their friend. They always have the onside kick to bail them out, but after that, might be time for this D coordinator to crank up the aggression meter, and you know every one of these defenders will be attacking the ball.
The Commanders all set to regain possession. And that two-point lead, it's still right there on the scoreboard, Brock, after their defense got off the field clean.
And now, Kate, this offensive goal is to make sure that clock expires with that lead still in hand and them holding the ball. You absolutely do not want to give this ball back. Knowing the other side still just needs a field goal.
Commanders breaking out the victory formation here as he goes to a knee.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So it's a win on the road for the Commanders. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And, Kate, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game. It's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.